Jessica here. Welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. So in the last episode, we had left off working on some of our drones, and I said I was going to finish the rest of our fleet off camera, and that is exactly what I've gone and done. And you can see here I'm having little issues with gravity. As I go over to this part of the station, there is none. So we might have to fix that later. However, you can see here that we have finished all of our relay drones for our relay network, and they look pretty cool, all sitting here like this. We have 7 of them. One of them is over here on the other side of this asteroid, though, relaying information to us already. As you can see, we can see the resources inside that asteroid. So, without further ado, we should probably go ahead and get those into position. So let's go ahead to our control room. So we go through our little automatic door and take the elevator up to the top floor so we can get these things into position. And boy, you can really see we still have so much work to do on the interior and exterior of this little building we've been working on, but you know, we had a lot to do. So let's go ahead and hop in this little seat here so we can start taking control of everything. Let's hop into relay drone number 1, grab the controls, and start flying it. And we're going to take this drone out to this asteroid out here, asteroid number 1. So we'll put each drone that has the corresponding number with the corresponding asteroid. So relay drone 1 will go to asteroid 1. Relay drone 2 is at asteroid 2. Drone 3, asteroid 3, and so on. Just to keep things pretty simple. Now I think when we first built this first drone, we had just kind of flown it right into the middle of the asteroid, and I think that was working out pretty well. Now if we do come out here to mine stuff, we will have to be careful that we don't, run into the drone, but hopefully that shouldn't be too much of an issue. So that one's in position. Now let's go ahead and get drone number 2. Oh no, drone number 2 is already in position, so drone 1 and drone 2 are taken care of. Now we have to go to drone 3, find the remote control and hit the camera to take control. And this asteroid, oh boy, I can't remember exactly where this asteroid is. I believe it is down there. Yes, no, that's asteroid 2. I may have done something incorrectly. Oh, I see what the problem is. Okay. So what the issue is I never actually named this asteroid that, our home asteroid, the one we're actually attached to. So the numbers are kind of off, but that's fine. What we'll do is we'll just have to change them. That's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and get this into position. Just float on down here. And I don't know why I stopped. That was kind of my mistake. Let's just float on down. There we go. I thought the asteroid was closer than it actually was, so I just kind of let off the thrusters a little bit too early. Alright, we'll just get right into the middle. And then we'll go back into our terminal here and select another drone. Wait, why do I have 3... Or, I'm sorry, why do I have 2 relay drone 3s? Okay, I'm not too sure what's going on with that. Interesting. Hang on, let's hop out of this console real quick and let's see what we have going on here, because something is getting all messed up. That one was showing up twice for some reason, so let's go back down to the first floor and figure out what the heck is going on. And we should probably just go ahead and rename these asteroids while we're at it, so we don't get too confused. Oh, of course. Alright, go through the door, there we go. Alright, So we have drone 4, drone 5, drone 6, and drone 7. We have drone 2 over here. We have drone 1 out there, and we have drone 3 down there. So where is the second drone 3? Oh. Oh, we have another one out here already. When did I put this one out here, and how come it's not relaying the information to us until we get super, super close? What's going on with this? I actually don't remember putting this one out here, but I must have, because there it is. Is this one not set up properly? Okay, so we actually have too many drones then. Let's see here. What's going on with this? The broadcast range is super, super far. I'm not actually sure what's going on here. Because it should be relaying that information all the way back. You know, even though it is kind of far, we have the broadcast range set up to be able to do it. Okay, let's see here. Do we have... Can we get vision on these other asteroids? Where's asteroid number 1? There it is. So, that's very interesting. We're not able to actually transmit the relay information as far as we would like to. I'm not sure why that is, because we have it set up to be able to do it. As you can see, like, I can't see the, you know, the mineral stuff that's showing up, that should be showing up on asteroid number 1 until I actually get super close to it. It wasn't doing that before. It was actually working perfectly fine before. Okay. Yeah, that's really, really weird because we were actually able to see all that information from our home base before. There's obviously something going on that we're not quite aware of, because we should be able to see that stuff. We were able to see that stuff before. Now you can see we're not even able to see it. Very, very weird. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I mean, we're able to see that one there. What's the range? Is it 1,000? See now, how strange is that? Like, we're able to see that one from super, super far away. We can keep going and going and going, and we're able to see those resources on asteroid 2 for pretty much as far as we can go. But we're not able to see the same thing on asteroid number 1 or on asteroid number 3. We have to get within, let's see, how far do we... 1,500 meters in order to start seeing those resources? Okay, that doesn't really make any sense to me whatsoever. Right. Well, let's go ahead and just start changing some of these things that we need to change. So this will be asteroid number 3. We'll just go over here, and we're going to run into the beacon. It's no big deal. We didn't hit it very hard. Okay. And let's go ahead and change this. Simple changing of the numbers thing. Very simple. Okay. And then let's go over here and start doing the same thing out here as well. 3 will become 4, 4 will become 5, 5 will be 6, 6 will be 7. I'm really not sure what's going on with this relay stuff. All of the drones are set up the same, I believe. I may have to go back and double check that again, but I do believe they all are set up the same. And change that to 4. Okay, and then Let's go find number 4 and change that to number 5. Sometimes things in this game are just far more complicated than you think they would be. Like, I honestly thought that this would just be a really, straightforward type of thing, but now that we're actually getting it set up, it doesn't actually want to function properly. It could be a glitch, alpha game is alpha type of thing, or we could have just completely screwed something up. We probably screwed something up, that's probably what's going on here. But I think we'll have to get the drones into position before we're actually able to sort it out. But I want to get this done first, so I'm not all getting myself confused as to what drone goes where. Okay, this will be number 6. And just one more remaining. I'm just going to take a sip of beverage. My beverage today is a can of Coke. Very delicious. Alright, and we'll just go ahead and change this to number 7. Right. Okay, now let's go back to our station and see if we can't sort these issues out. And I think what I'm going to be doing is recalling one of these drones back home. Because we have a relay drone here on asteroid number 4 that I actually completely forgot about. So I built an extra drone. So we might just call that one back home and use it for, another purpose. You can never have too many drones, okay? It's not even a possibility. Too many drones is not a thing that exists. At least not to me anyways. Alright. Yeah, okay. Sometimes I get a little confused as to what I'm looking at when we're coming in from a far distance. Alright, so let's see here. What do we have going on? We need to bring back one of those drones. Now, I don't know which one is the proper one because they're both, unfortunately, named Relay Drone 3. So we're going to have to kind of take a little guess here. And we'll just use this command share just for the sake of keeping things simple. So which one is the one that's not in the proper position? I guess we'll just have to go ahead and take control of it to find out. Let's spin this around and find out where we're at. Okay, so this is the one that's not in the proper place. So we'll bring this one back. If I can find where our station is, there it is. We'll just bring this one back home and we'll rename it and we'll repurpose this drone for something else. Alright, there we are. Just try not to run into anything. Okay, let's hop out of that, and there it is. Let's go ahead and rename this one. We'll just call this one just drone 1. And we'll go over here and change it as well. Alright. So now we have an extra drone just, sitting around that we can do whatever we want with. Let's get these other drones into position. Let's go ahead to our actual command console stuff, I guess, and do it from there. I guess we can probably increase the speed on this elevator so it just kind of gets there faster. Yeah, look at that. High-speed elevators now and everything. Oh, super bouncy when we go faster, but oh, it's like going back and forth, like side to side too. I guess it's a little too fast. I probably shouldn't do that. All right. We'll have to make sure not to do that in the future. Okay, now let's go ahead and select drone number 4. Get into control of it and activate its FPV camera. And let's go ahead and put this into position on asteroid number 4. Now this is where that one asteroid, or not that one asteroid, that one drone we just brought back home was located, but, you know, it wasn't named properly. I forgot about it and everything like that. So it's just, we're just putting this one into position because this is where it should go. All right, and just as soon as we're in the middle here, and let me go ahead and just make sure here. So our broadcast radius, you can see, is set up to 2,500 meters. Well, yeah, 2,517 meters. That means it should be relaying the broadcast as far as the antenna can go. However, that doesn't seem to be the actual thing that it's doing. So all of this is set up properly. I don't even know if there's anything else I could possibly change to improve that. I could do show antenna range. Let's go ahead and try that. Let's hop out of this. Whoa. Alright, I'm not really sure what's going on here. We seem to be inside a giant bubble. Let's go ahead and go down to the first floor and try to figure this out. Let's slow down this elevator so we don't kill ourselves. Alright, no high-speed elevators for us. It's a little difficult to see, to find out what it is we're actually looking at here, but I think it's trying to show us all of the antennas and all of the antenna ranges. So let's see if that's actually what's going on here. Because as you can see, we cannot see those resources on asteroid number 4. For whatever reason. We have to get within 800 meters of this one in order for it to work. Which is really weird because the other one is 1,500 meters. And you can actually see that, you know, this is within the antenna range. If we can float out to the outside of this bubble, I think it'll become very apparent that we should be within range. Alright, let's just fly out to this outer edge here. Because I think as soon as we go through this, then this is the range of some kind of antenna right there. It is showing us all of our antennas. So the large bubble that we're inside, the really, really big one, is the antenna range of our station. And then these smaller bubbles are the antenna ranges of our drones. So it doesn't really make sense that they're not relaying the information as far... Now here's something really silly. You can see we are 2,000 meters away, and those asteroid resources are showing up. As far as well as over there. And over here, on asteroid number 4, we are what? Over 1,000 meters away, and the relay information is showing up. But for some reason, when we're on the other side of the asteroid, it will only show us the resource information once we get to 800 meters away. I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of line of sight issue, but I don't think antennas in this game work on line of sight. So I don't understand what could be causing that to happen. Where's our station at? Our station's up there. I just don't get it. I don't understand why from that side I can see those resources, you know, from 2,000 meters away, but from up here we're not able to see them at all. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. It's kind of annoying, to be honest with you. Well, let's just continue getting not our asteroids, but our drones into positions on their asteroids, and maybe the fact that we have all these like little antennas from these drones just in this little area, maybe it's conflicting. So that could be something that's happening. So let's just go ahead and get these all into position. We'll turn off the show antenna ranges and all that stuff too, so it's not all inside this giant green snot looking bubble, because it's not very pretty at all. And we're just gonna skip the elevator and use our jetpack because we are so cool like that. Alright, let's hop into the seat and let's see if we can't fix what we have going on here. Info, show antenna range, not anymore. Alright, now we need drone number 5. Take control of it and access the camera. And let's go ahead and get this one into position on asteroid number 5. I really hope that this is the issue. It's just, I really hope it's, you know, just the conflicting antennas all within the same little region. But I'm not sure about that at all. And let's find a really good spot to get this drone in so we can see the most amount of resources as possible. Probably just sticking into this little indentation here. Probably a good spot. Just get as close as we can without actually crashing into it. It's probably a good idea. Alright. And now drone number 6. Take control of that. Back away so we don't bump into anything, and go ahead and fly out to asteroid number 6. Yeah, you can see that one, you know, is working from a further away distance than that one is. And every drone is set up for the exact same thing, so I don't understand. I'm still hoping that it's just a conflict thing that we had all those little ships in the same area. But I'm kind of thinking that that's not the case. But who knows? Now this is a really odd shaped asteroid, which means this one kind of needs 2 drones to get the full amount of resources on it. But I think we'll just have to work around a little fix for that. Maybe if we just kind of fly this guy into the middle here. I mean, ideally this is probably where I'd be spending most of my time mining. But I think if we just kind of pick a spot here and just, you know, keep in mind that we have a drone there. Hopefully we shouldn't run into it later. And drone number 7 now. Take control and access the camera, and then let's go ahead and fly that into position. Yeah, this is just really confusing with how all this stuff actually is supposed to work. Really don't understand it. Because I don't even see any relay information from that one at all. What's going on with that one? So see, with that one I have to get within 500 meters. This is just very, very strange. Very inconsistent. And there doesn't seem to be any, like, any apparent reason for it. Let's just get this guy into position in the middle of this asteroid, and let's go ahead and access our drone number 1 here, and let's go ahead and tell it not to broadcast information. And yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we have going on now. It doesn't look like it improved much, but maybe it did. Oh, the door's gonna shut on our face. Okay, open all the way and then run through the door. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately it's not really working the way it was intended. Like, I can see that bit of iron there from 1,500 meters away, but I can't see anything from that asteroid, which is closer. Or anything from those asteroids either. I don't know. This is very, very, very strange to me. Let's go ahead and try to do the asteroid, or not the asteroid, but the antenna range thing again. Well, no, never mind. I know that we're within range because I set all of them up to go within 2,500 meters. And that one there is only 2,100 meters. That one's 2,000 meters. That one... It should work. It should absolutely be working, but it's not. We actually have to, like, fly out here for it to work. Perhaps if I built some kind of antenna... I may want to build, like, some kind of antenna platform out here in the middle of all these asteroids. Maybe that would help? I don't know. See, look how strange that is. We're 700 meters away from this one and it's not relaying any information until we get within 600. Yeah, that's very, very weird to me. And now we can't even see any resources on that one. Well, we kind of can. So ideally, I should probably build some kind of platform right here where I stand. Let's go ahead and just try to do that. This is going to need to be an antenna. So let's go ahead and put on our reactor, which we'll need. I don't have enough stuff on me to finish this at all because I wasn't planning on it. But I want to see if this fixes our situation or solves any of our problems. And we'll just go ahead and put a couple of antennas on here, I guess. So I don't really know what else to do to fix it. I wasn't really counting on having issues like this, so let me just add a couple more blocks to this. So I'm going to add a couple of these antennas. I don't think they're all necessary, but it's just, I don't know, more pleasing to me, I guess. And of course, I don't have any steel plates, so I can't finish this one. Duh. Okay, let's go ahead and just grind off the parts I just put in there so we can build our antennas instead. Alright, let's go ahead and plop down these antennas. Come on. Oh boy, it's being very, very finicky right now. There we go. Alright, we're gonna have to also build probably a few more reactors on here to be able to power these things. I think that's upside down. Is that upside down? Yes, it is. Oh, I hate this. I hate this rotation game nonsense. I don't know which way it's pointing and or how to get it to point the right way. Okay, let's... I'm pressing all of the buttons. Okay, there we go. That's the proper way around. And we'll just put on one more. I doubt all 4 of these are actually necessary, but we'll have them. Alright, and let's go ahead and fly back to our station. And let's make sure that we have enough stuff to actually finish those things. And what we'll do is we'll come out with the Roy G. Biv welding ship and just finish all those up really, really quickly. I did not think that it would take this long to be able to get this accomplished. I thought we would, you know, just spend like 5 minutes sorting out where the drones were supposed to go, and then we could move on to the next part of the episode. But unfortunately, this entire episode is going to be taken up trying to accomplish this pretty simple task, or what should have been a simple task. So let's make sure we have enough reactor components. I don't know that we do. I don't think we have any in our assemblers or anything like that. I'm just having a little peek in here, and I don't think we do. If we have any, I think they're probably in the Roy G. Biv, but what we probably need is radio communication components. How many of those do we have? We have about 200. Oh no, we have 82 there, so we have like 300. Oh no, we have 1,000 of them there. Okay, so we have plenty of those. Let's go into production and just tell our assembler here to make some parts for nuclear reactors. If I can find the nuclear reactor, there it is. So we'll have that one make a reactor. We'll have this one make a reactor. And let's go ahead and check our Roy G. Biv and see exactly what we have in it. We might have enough to actually just go ahead and finish those off. Let's hide the empty containers. No, we actually have no reactor components in here whatsoever. That's very strange. I could have swore we did, but apparently we do not. Okay, well, that means we're just gonna have to produce a little bit more. And look at that, this episode is gonna end up running long, and we still didn't even get accomplished what we should have been able to do. Oh, the joys of being a space engineer. Alright, let's go ahead and tell this one to also produce a reactor as well. And while that's doing that, what we'll do is get this ship into position to connect to the station so we can put these resources inside of it. We'll have to float over here and then go into a third-person view so we can actually see what we're trying to do in order to dock properly. And I know I have this connector on a piston, but I do keep forgetting to get that attached. Okay, so now that we're connected, let's go into our inventories and start transferring some goods over. This one is actually almost full. Why is it almost full? Oh, because of all the detector components, I'm assuming. And it has 5,000 steel plate in it. Alright, well let's see how much stuff we can actually carry. This is all the stuff we need just for one reactor. Okay, I think we can carry enough. Where's all of our assemblers? There they are. Alright, we'll just transfer all these things over. I probably didn't need the steel plate, admittedly, but we'll just grab it anyways. And there's all the radio communication components. We're gonna need some, not 800, but maybe, I don't know, 400? I don't know if I can carry that many. Ooh, that's very nearly full. Alright, hopefully we can get everything to fit into this, this other container here, which is starting to get pretty full. And I won't grab the steel plate because we have plenty of that already. Alright, and there's our 400 reactor components to finish off those reactors. And let's just go ahead and get this done. Hopefully we have enough stuff. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. And you can barely see it, but there's our little platform that we started to build. We'll just have to try to go ahead and put this stuff into it real quick and see if this works. And if not, then what I'll do is, after I finish recording this episode, I'll go ahead and try to look up online to see if anybody has, you know, any sort of suggestion on how this is fixed. Or if you have a suggestion for me, please feel free to leave it in the comments. I would be most grateful. Okay, so we're gonna have enough to be able to finish these reactors, which is very, very good. Come on, finish it. You were able to do 3 faster than you were able to do 1. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Alright, let's go ahead and try to do these antennas as well. Come on, finish it. Oh, don't tell me I don't have enough stuff to finish that. Unfortunately, it appears that I don't have enough stuff to finish it. Let's hop out and see what we need. Oh, construction components. I should have had enough of those. Well, it looks like we're going to be 1 construction component short. Are you kidding me right now? Well, let's go ahead and see if that's actually the case. Nope, it was able to finish it. Very, very good. Can we finish this one? Indeed we can. Are those antennas working? No. Oh, that's because we don't have any uranium in the reactors. No problem. I should have some uranium on me. Let's go ahead and divide this up into, um, 3, I guess? 3 for each. Alright. Oops. Alright. And we'll go ahead and put 3 in this one. 3 in this one. 3 in this one, and 3 in the other one as well. And hopefully all these antennas are actually working. Antenna, 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 and antenna. Okay, so those are working. Now let's go ahead and see if we can't set up this thing to properly relay everything. So if we go into antennas, I don't know how to actually tell them to relay stuff though. We're just gonna name that relay platform because that's pretty much what it is. They're all set up to go pretty far. Let's make sure that they're all owned by me. Come on. Yes, they are all owned by me. Share with my faction and all of that stuff. Well, let's go ahead and fly back to our... Where's our ship? I always lose the ship. Where's the ship? There it is. It's a bright rainbow-colored ship and I can never find it. Alright, let's fly back to our station and see if we've solved this issue. If not, I'll have to try to figure out a way to solve this problem. You guys got a nice extra log episode because I apparently suck at this game and can't seem to get simple things to work. Well, admittedly, it's not a very simple thing. We're trying to create an advanced relay network using drones. That's probably our problem right there, is we're just doing something far too complicated in a game that is still in early alpha development. Let's just go park our welding ship over here. And does that help? Are we able to see those resources? No, we are not. So that didn't actually help us. Darn. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to go ahead and call this episode here, guys. If you liked the episode, do me a huge favor and hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel and feel free to leave me any comments, suggestions. We still need to name things. If you have suggestions for asteroid names or, you want to name a drone or something like that, feel free to leave me a comment and I'll go ahead and do that. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video.